Over the years selling candy at school, I have figured out the most important rules when it comes to selling candy at school. Also, studying other sellers that sell other types of products, I have found that there are a lot of similarities. These rules are essential in protecting you from getting caught and in trouble, losing money and getting stolen from, and ways to maximize your profits. Follow these rules and you'll stay safe and make the most money without getting in trouble or even affecting your school experience. These are the most important rules and examples of how I discovered these rules in my experience selling candy at school. Commandment 1. Never tell how much money you make. Although I like to buy stuff with my earnings to flex on people at school, I have learned the hard way that it would be better off to keep how much money you make private. Telling people how much you make is not good for multiple reasons. It may put down customers and also inspire competition. Also, it is a risk to inspire snitches or haters at school not wanting to see you have success. If customers find out how much money you make, it degrades the customer satisfaction experience and makes them feel used and taken advantage of. Would you like a business to tell you, "Look how rich I'm getting off you"? It would be for the best to maintain a friendly business relationship with your customers and avoid talking about money itself. If they make jokes or ask about it, play it cool and downplay it. Don't give any numbers. Flexing cash also inspires competition from people trying to make money as well. If they see you have success, they'll want to get their piece of the market share. Otherwise, they'll never get the idea of selling because they might not think it's not worth the effort. Also, if you have haters at school, they'll get mad at your success and try to stop you by snitching. Commandment 2. Never trust. Never let anyone take care of your products or search through your bag to get products without your supervision. You never know who will try to steal from you. Someone can act as a friend to you and try to steal your food behind your back. There are a lot of savages out there. You can't trust anybody with your supply alone. That trust is only reserved for my most loyal employees that have earned it through loyalty. It is very rare to find one, and I always trust, but I always verify. Commandment 3. Never tell your next move. Do not let your competition or anyone know how you will beat them. Have the element of surprise on your side. When I am going to run a promotion, it's always a surprise that I post to my story on the same day. This catches them off guard, and my competition is surprised, and they'll have to adapt the same day, throwing them off. It is the best to keep them on their toes and one step behind you. This applies to getting new products and restocks. Never tell your competition your next move. Commandment 4. Never get high off your own supply. You have probably heard this before, and I'll say it again, because a few candy sellers still do not understand this rule. You cannot be snacking on your own products. Do not get high off your own supply. Not only do you lose money, you'll feel guilty, and due to the sheer amount of it, it is unhealthy for you. The temptation is high, and the snacks are good, which is why this business exists in the first place. But you can't fall for the same tricks that we use on our customers. The best way to avoid this is to stash your snacks somewhere other than your bedroom, in your house. That way you don't have the temptation staring at you when you're in your room. Commandment 5. Never sell where they teach. It is best to never sell in class, unless you are absolutely 100% sure your teacher does not mind. My teachers are strict and will snitch if they catch me selling during class, and that will get me in trouble. Not only is it easy for you to get caught, it creates a lot of noise and disrupts the class, so it's hard to keep it a secret. The worst thing that could happen is attracting a crowd of people around you, which raises questions and is sus, making the teacher check out what's going on. I learned this lesson and began to stash my products in a closet of a teacher and only took it out when I was going to sell. Commandment 6. Selling on credit? Forget it. No IOUs. You will never get the money. This has to be one of the biggest mistakes sellers make. Do not let people take IOUs from you because there's a high chance you won't get your money. Also, you'll have to keep track of them and hassle them to pay you back in the next few days. The trouble to collect a debt is not worth the time you could use to be selling to customers with money. It is not worth the potential money you can make by giving out snacks on credit. Also, if someone does not have money, it may be because they don't have any in the first place. Promising to pay you back is a way to steal from you in your face without you realizing it. Therefore, I recommend to never sell on credit. Nowadays, you could send money through Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, and various other options sending money online. So there is no excuse for not having money. Commandment 7. No days off. You need to maintain consistency if you want to be successful selling candy at school. If you decide you want to sell candy at school and actually make it work and get rich, you need to do it every day and be consistent. The most important key to getting rich selling candy at school is consistency. Get out there every day and make money as fast as possible. Cash in your pocket is your business. You need to achieve that every day. In addition, every day you are broke. It does not matter how much money you made yesterday, that's in the past. It is time to make money again today. You are broke and rent is due every day. This mindset is how you get rich. Commandment 8. Never keep snacks on you. One of the ways I stayed away from trouble after getting caught 5 times is to find a location to stash my products. I bought 3 big duffel bags full of snacks and drinks so it was easy to find it suspicious by school staff. So I started stashing my stuff in a locker for gym class until I was able to broker a deal with a cool teacher that kept my stuff in their closet until I get to their class midday. The most dangerous times to get caught is during the morning when first arriving at school and transporting your goods to your stash. This means for the whole first part of the day, I don't have products on me, and I just take orders and prepayments for when the pop-up shop opens. Then I have my pop-up shop, one more class, then it is lunch, where I sell most of my stuff. Luckily, I have gym class after lunch, which was another prime sale location with low chances of getting caught. I can park my remainders in my closet for the rest of the day and chill with only a few more orders here and there for the rest of my classes, if I have any stock left. Carrying your entire stash around is a liability and can get you stolen from, confiscated if you get caught a large amount of products, which will be a massive loss of revenue. I recommend you use the refill method, where you take a smaller bag with you to hold a few products, then refill that small bag throughout the day from your stash to keep your risk low. Commandment 9. Never get caught. If you find yourself in a situation where you could get caught, try to get out of the situation as best as you can. You could do this without lying technically. If you have your candy in your stash and they approach you, you can say, "No, I do not have candy in my bag." Stating it is a fact and is true and not a lie. If you get caught, always come back. I've been caught 5 times, and every time I've come back, even after I was suspended. Nobody could ever stop the candy cartel. Commandment 10. Only hire when absolutely needed. Before you start hiring people to work for you, make sure there is enough demand for them to make it worthwhile to start selling. Make sure you get the point where you can't handle the number of customers before hiring. The reason is, if they are not selling because they don't have enough demand, they won't make any money. If they do not make money, they might start doing things that hurt the company. They can quit, or even worse, start stealing snacks. Make sure to always give your employees enough work to sell, and make sure there is enough demand to make it worth the effort. These are the 10 commandments of selling candy at school. I've learned these lessons through my years, and it is important for you to follow them so you can become rich selling candy at school. Make sure to join the candy cartel by subscribing, and never forget, I always got what you need.